pushing to get big checks and pay rent. So pull your power up and gentlemen, place your bets like this. Let's show them how we get it done. 1 to the 2, bring it back to the 1. American band's here, we got them on the run like this. Started out in the city of rain, Black Forest, yes, the Boone gang. Boone handled the group manager. John hadn't been to be perimeter. Party cracking, don't panic. Needle on the record, got the ladies dancing. Original magic, up in your hand, ain't nobody gon' pass it now. This a B-boy, we get loud now. In the midst of the sun, up at the hideout. Pull your cards out, full of aces. Boom on the table, and I know you can taste it like this.
It's the home of the... '76ers here in Philadelphia as 2K Sports brings you today's action live from the Wells Fargo Center. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. You look at Phoenix.
And this is the second game of a home and away. The last time they lost on their home court. Now they're playing this team on the road, so they're looking to kind of extract a little revenge here in this next meeting.
And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Harden gets the bucket. Brent, these are two teams that can really... get it done at the arc. This could end up being a battle fought at long range tonight.
And tonight, Kevin, it just might not be about shooting as many threes as you can. Who can produce the highest quality looks? That team ends up usually winning.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Booker looking around. Another shot. In the corner, it's Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Johnson outside. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. Over to the left wing. Embiid wide open. No good off the front iron.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And then Johnson with the dunk.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Man, Devin Booker is a true shooter. A walking bucket, always ready to let it fly.
And the proof is right there in the numbers, Greg. I mean, 2 seasons in a row, he's been top 10 in field goal attempts. So he knows how, when, and where to get that ball up. I know CJ plays the 2-guard position alongside Lillard, but he does have point guard vision, and that's a great find.
And they pick up 2.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And check out Embiid's athleticism. Just because he's big doesn't mean he can't move.
Ayton a screen. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Again, Phoenix.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Now here's Embiid. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
2 minutes remaining in the
Pass to Booker. To the middle. Stolen by Tucker. High post, Embiid. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Embiid's got 6.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
1:49 left to play in the first. Pass to Sharge. Three-pointer. A three-pointer is right on target.
Now, Sharge is a big man, tough to get out there and close out to the shooter. It's a nice look at 3-ball.
Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
76ers.
And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:10 left to play in the first quarter. To the paint. Pass to Biyombo. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Out to Payton. On the wing, Harden. In the corner, it's Harris. Three-pointer. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
And you look at combo forwards that can help you provide some spacing out there. Harris right now spotting up and hitting.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. Pass to Payton. Back to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Harris from the arc. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, early in his career, defenses challenged Tobias Harris to take this shot. Now they don't want him to, for good reason.
Ayton a screen. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. 76ers on top, leading by
15. The Suns. 13.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the 76ers.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating. Well, it was such a feel-good moment, at least for a little while. Mikal Bridges grew up in Philly, obviously played his college ball there, and his mom was working for the 76ers at the time, so it just felt right as the 10th overall pick in the 2018 draft for him to be a 76er.
Back to Booker. 6 to shoot. Pass to Ayton. And here's Booker. Defended by Thibault. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Mikal's time in Philly was very short, Brent. Bridges traded Phoenix on draft night.
Well, that was a bit of a shocker. I mean, all the talk about being the hometown hero, and then all of a sudden he's on his way to the desert heading towards Phoenix. But you look at Mikal's career, he's been awesome for the Suns. I mean, what development as a 3-and-D player, making the finals, signing a big extension, such a huge part of the Phoenix Suns franchise and their future.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. It is hard to forget the crazy draft night for Bridges in 2018. Drafted 10th by his hometown Sixers, his mom was an employee with the team. But he was traded an hour later to Phoenix. He says, it was tough, but once I came here, I loved it. The group of guys we had, I knew I wanted to be here. And they are sure glad they got him, Kevin.
They are indeed, no doubt. D.A., thank you. Johnson outside. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. Back to Ayton. Misses in close. The 76ers lead. Harden outside. Back to Harris. To the inside. Bridges with the steal. And stolen by Payton. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And the jam by Harden.
And when he's in the open court, Harden has one thing on his mind. Finish.
And the Suns call time. Brent, as we all know, you were a former slam dunk contest champion. So with that in mind, what was your take on the 2022 contest?
Well, I think there was some great dunkers out there, Kevin, and every year it's like that. I know from year to year it takes a lot of criticism to the contest, and certainly there are years that are better than others, but the skill of those guys on the floor for them to go out and put on an exhibition, always appreciated as a fan. That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Tucker can't get it to go. Suns trail by 4. And here is Bridges. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Graham from outside. And the dunk by Biyombo.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Back to Tucker. Clock at 4. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Harden, no good.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Has to be Biyombo. Back to Graham. Charged with it. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Harden right side. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Philadelphia shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. And the 76ers making a change here.
Timeout for the Sixers. Philadelphia is walking the court. Your Sixers ENT. Let me hear you once again. Get loud for your Philadelphia 76ers ENT.
And that one misses.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of the Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
On the wing, Payton. Inside. He's looking for Thibault and finds him. And it's Harrell missing. Here's McCollum. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. For three, Booker. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. 76ers lead by 2. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Now the 76ers with it. A 2-point game. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. And that'll be the third of the 4 straight at home.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Out to Payton. Thibault on the wing. Back to Payton. Shot clock at 5. And there's the drive. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. And the 76ers lead by 2. Pass to Ayton. McCollum right side. Down low. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And here's Harden for 3. Not going to go that time. And Phoenix will come the other way.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Here's Booker. Good D by Embiid.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
And it's Thibault in the corner. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And it's a 5-point Philadelphia lead.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Phoenix calls timeout. Suns trail by 5. Screen by Saric. Payne. Rebounded by Tucker.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
There's Embiid. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Embiid's got 10.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Three-pointer, Graham. That one doesn't go. So Philadelphia will take it the other way.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
And that one misses. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Back to Johnson. And stolen by Payton. Harris outside. Drops in the tray. Harris has got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Bridges. Clock at 6. Suns moving the ball around. And here's Booker from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
With more experience, Booker not letting the shot clock winding down affect any of his play.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Again, Philadelphia.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
It's it out to Booker. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Here's Payton. And the rejection by Ayton.
Nice timing as Ayton's up there for the rejection.
They get it back. Good on the bucket. And now it's an 11-point 76ers lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
It's taken away by Payton. Here's Maxey. That shot, no good. Good D by Booker. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. On the wing, Johnson. Back to Booker. Shot clock at 6. It's taken away by Payton. To the paint. Here's Maxey. Rejected by Booker. Johnson outside. Fires from deep. Knocked away. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. Some changes for Phoenix.
Substitution on the court.
20 seconds left in the third. And Tucker slams it in.
And Tucker's showing you he's still got the ability to get to the rim.
In the corner, Crowder with it. Has to Biyombo. Inside. Here's Payne. Up and in on the layup. Payne's got his first basket.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Suns trail by 11. Pass to Booker. To the middle. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And the playmaking of Harden continues to impress. Whether he's looking for his shot or creating for others, such a dynamic talent.
And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After they trust the process here, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
Booker outside. Johnson the screen. Ayton in the corner for three. And And stolen by Thibault. From deep. Harden, no good.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Now Ayton. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future. Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency, but you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Fades back, and he overshot that one, missing. Pass to Booker. On the wing, Bridges. Here's Ayton. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, this is a maturity play here. Lots of pressure around him, and he doesn't speed up.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
And look at how aggressive they were defensively, forcing mistakes and turning those mistakes into points.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, they want to get up tempo, and that's helped them score in the fast break.
And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools, next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Booker outside. From the arc. No good on that one.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Harden outside. Pass to Tucker. Launches it. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the 76ers lead by 11.
Nice catch and shoot timing from P.J. Tucker.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. No surprise, he was not happy with the turnovers. He told them, we are giving this one away, guys. We've got to be more careful with the ball, play within the offense, and get good open shots. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Suns trail by 11. And it's Gary Payton II with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
His second personal foul. 4th team foul.
Here's McCollum.
Sun substitution.
For 3, Booker. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
3 points.
Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And Tucker has it in the corner. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
And that's where Tucker likes to set up camp. He's in those short corners, and he knows what to do with it.
No good from Booker. The 76ers leading by 11. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. To the inside. Payton misses the layup. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Back to Crowder. Pass to Booker. The tray. Rebound by Joel Embiid. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Suns trail by 11. Near the 3-point line, it's Booker. Launches a 3. And the Suns miss again.
Boy, I'd love to see him just get a smidge closer to the basket. Once he sees a few shots go in from there, that might open up everything from distance.
Now here's McCollum. Takes the 3. And Embiid pulls it down. And now Philadelphia on the break. Harden outside. The three. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Phoenix no good that time either. Payton looking it over. Harden with it. So